this one?
Oh, you can tell me what that is, can't you? What does that say?
What's that?
Okay. 3 little pigs. P-I-G spells pig. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who went out into the big world to build their homes and seek their fortunes. The first little pig did not like to work at all. He quickly built himself a house of straw. Then off he danced down the road to see how his brothers were getting along, and he danced as he sang. I built my house of straw. I built my house of hay. I took my flute, I don't give a hoot, and I play around all day.
Where's the wolf?
We'll find him. He's on the next page. The second little pig was building himself a house too. He did not like to work any better than his brother, so he decided to build a quick and easy house of sticks. Soon, it was finished too. It was not a very strong little house, but at least the work was done. Now the second little pig was free to do what he liked. What he liked to do was play his fiddle and dance. So while the first little pig tooted his flute, the second little pig sawed away at his fiddle, dancing as he played. And as he danced, he sang, I built my house of sticks. I built my house of twigs. With a hey diddle I play on my fiddle and I dance all kind of jigs.
What is a fiddle?
Like that. Then he danced off the 2 little pigs, and then off danced the 2 little pigs down the road together to see how their brother was getting along. The third little pig was a sober little pig.
No,
He was building his house too.
coming.
Well, that's a scary wolf. He didn't mind. He was building it out of bricks. He didn't mind hard work.
They stay on their houses.
He wanted a stout little strong little house, for he knew that in the woods nearby there lived a big bad wolf who liked nothing better than to catch little pigs and eat them up. So, slap, slosh, slap, and away he worked, laying bricks and smoothing mortar between them. Ha 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 ha, laughed the first little pig when he saw his brother hard at work. Ho 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 ho, laughed the second little pig. Come down and play with us.
Oh ho ho ho.
That's what neighs make. We're neighs. But the busy little pig did not pause. Slap, slap, slop, slop went the bricks on the mortar as he called down to them. I build my house of stones. I build my house of bricks. I have no chance to sing and dance, for work and play don't mix. Ho, 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 ha, 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 laughed the 2 lazy pigs.
What is ha 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 ho ho ho?
That's how lazy little pigs laugh, dancing along to the tune of the fiddle and the flute. You can laugh and dance and sing, their busy brother called after them, but I'll be safe and you'll be sorry when the wolf comes to the door. Ha 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 ha, ho 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 ho, laughed the 2 little pigs again, and they disappeared into the woods singing a merry tune. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Tra-la-la-la-la.
What is la la la?
That means I'm singing. Just as the first pig reached his door, out of the woods popped the big bad wolf. The little pig squealed with the fright and slammed the door.
Oh, he ran.
He ran fast.
Then
Little pig, let me in, cried the wolf. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, said Little Pig.
What is chin?
That's your chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, then I'll blow your house in, roared the wolf. And he did. He blew the little straw house all to pieces. Away raced the little pig to his brother's house of sticks. No sooner was he in the door than knock, 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 knock. There was the bad wolf. But of course the little pigs would not let him in. "I'll fool those pigs," chuckled the big bad wolf to himself. Then he said out loud, "Those little pigs are too smart for me. I'm going home." And he started off towards the deep woods. But he didn't go far. He hid behind a tree. Soon the door opened and the two little pigs peeked out. There was no wolf in sight. "Ha ha ha ho 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 ho," laughed the two little pigs. "We fooled him." They danced around the room singing gaily.
Where's the other ones?
He's in the brick house. "Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? The tra la 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 la."
Where's la la la?
It's a song. Soon there came another knock at the door. It was the big bad wolf again. But he covered himself up in sheepskin and was curled in a big blanket looking like a little lamb.
What is a blanket?
"Who's there?" called the second little pig. "I'm a poor little sheep with no place to sleep. Please open the door and let me in," said the big bad wolf in a sweet little voice. The little pig peeked through a crack in the door, and he could see the wolf's big black paws and sharp fangs.
What is paws?
"Those are paws. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin."
What is chin?
"That's your chin." "You can't fool us with that sheepskin," said the second little pig.
What is pigs?
"What are pigs?" "Oh, you're being silly now." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in," cried the angry old wolf. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he blew the little twig house all to pieces. Away raced the two little pigs straight to the third little pig's house of bricks. "Don't worry," said the little pig to his brothers. "You're safe here." Soon they were all singing gaily. This made the big bad wolf perfectly furious. "Now by the hair of my chinny chin chin,"
What
he
is
roared,
chin?
"I'll
What's
huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." So the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he puffed and he huffed and he huffed and he puffed, but he could not blow that little house of bricks. How could he get in? At last he thought of the chimney. The chimney. So up he climbed quietly. Then, with a snarl, down he jumped, right into a kettle of boiling water. With a yelp of pain, he sprang up to the chimney again and raced away from that little house as fast as he could go. The three little pigs spent their time in the strong
Where's the
little
wolf?
brick house,
Where's
singing
the
and
wolf?
dancing merrily, and the
Where
big bad
was-
wolf never came
Where's the wolf?
here again.
Where's
The wolf got blown out of the chimney. Okay, thank you for reading with me.